Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook, and we're going inside the war room with the Cincinnati Bengals. We're going to take a look at their team needs and see what players could be possible targets to fill those team needs. But first, let's take a look at the upcoming selections they have in this year's draft.
The Bengals come into the 2013 draft with a pick in every round. They have 10 selections total, and that's a lot of opportunity to get better. And I already like what they have on the roster. And when you look at what their needs are, running back, they have to get explosive out of the backfield. They also can use some help back there at safety. They can use some offensive line depth as well as a linebacker or two, and also cornerback help. So this is a great draft for every last one of their needs. Now let's take a look at the first round, pick number 22. I have them taking Matt Elam. This is the way my 7-round mock draft falls. Elam is a guy that's your classic in the box strong safety. One thing I like about him, he plays fast and he hits fast. I love the way this guy plays the game, and that way you don't have to put Terrell Mays on the football field. Elam should be a starter from day one. Armed with 2 picks in the second round, the way my mock draft falls, Jonathan Franklin gives them exactly what they need out of the backfield. You look at a guy that has LaShawn McCoy-like ability. I love his potential at the next level. You also look at Teron Armstead. This guy has been rising up the draft board since the East-West Shrine Game, also played in the Senior Bowl. But this guy has a lot of talent. I watched a lot of his tape back at Arkansas Pine Bluff. I think he'll do a great job for the Cincinnati Bengals. Moving into the third round, look at cornerback Brandon McGee. I saw him up close and personal at the East-West Shrine Game. He and Brandon Smith from Georgia did a great job all week long. I love his tenacity. Also has very good awareness. This will be a steal for the Bengals in round 3. More offensive line depth in the 4th round. You look at J.C. Treader out of Cornell. Played left tackle at Cornell, but he has the footwork and the athleticism to kick down inside as a guard. So I think that provides that versatility that they need up front. In round 5, the Bengals add some depth and talent to that receiving core. You look at Brandon Kaufman. This guy is a legit 6'5", 200 pounds, outstanding hands, and did a great job being a tremendous playmaker for Eastern Washington. A tough matchup nightmare, especially in the red zone. In the 6th round, I have the Bengals addressing the defensive side of the football. You look at Michael Mauti, has some injury issues at Penn State, but if he checks out medically, if he can stay healthy, this will be a steal. Also, you look at Michael Buchanan, a talented defensive end, a lot of speed coming off the edge. He may not even be here in the real draft, but in my 7th-round mock, this is how he falls, so the Bengals get a steal at defensive end, helps provide pass rush on 3rd downs. Moving to the 7th round, you look at Glenville State's offensive lineman Mark Jackson. This guy played left tackle at Glenville State. He can kick down that guard. He also could be an ideal fit at right tackle. You have to love the versatility. And when you look at cornerback Greg Reed, I have him going to the Bengals, not as a corner. He does have some solid cornerback skills, but he's a dynamite returner. I think that's a great fit. That's how he can make this roster. So in the 7th round, it's good to take a chance on a guy like Greg Reed. Now let's see how the Bengals were able to do in my 7th-round mock draft. The board fell perfect for the Bengals. A lot of talented players. Some guys may not be around in the 6th round, like I said before, Michael Mauti, Michael Buchanan. Those guys may go higher. Brandon Kaufman would be a steal, but they have to come away with Jonathan Franklin. In my opinion, he gives them exactly what they need out of the backfield. And I also want to give a huge shout out to Bengals fan forums for always showing football game plan support.